Hello and welcome back to my series where I'm going to be building apps, useful apps in under 10 minutes using AI coding apps. My name's Reed and I'm the developer of Promptables.pro. And so we're going to be using a few different tools for this project. Of course, first is Promptables.pro. Now, Promptables.pro is your AI coding sidekick, and basically what it does is it adds a lot of functionality to AI coding apps. First of all, for this project, we're probably going to be using Spark. Spark is our initial prompt builder, and what it does is it takes your simple prompt or your simple idea and it fleshes it out into a detailed prompt that you can then put into your AI coding app, and it saves you credits basically, and it allows for less errors in your coding output so that you get a better product immediately. We have Canvas. This is going to give you your design documents. Blueprint creates PRDs. So if you're developing a full stack app, the apps we're going to be building in this series, they're not necessarily full stack. They're fairly simplistic, but if you were going to go for something quite a bit more detailed, you would want to put in your canvas and your blueprint and upload it to GitHub. Lens, what happens is after your initial product generation in your AI coder, you would then send that to GitHub, drag it back out, you would pull that code into Lens, and it would do the quality control for you, and it's going to tell you what issues you have with the code. It'll give you the prompts you need to fix those issues and stuff like that. So, let's get right into it. So the app that we are building today is a Pomodoro timer. So the Pomodoro timer, it's one of those things where you work 25 minutes, then you take a 5-minute rest, and then you work 25 minutes, and then you take a 5-minute rest, and then after 4 of those, then you get a 15-minute rest. And so what we want to do is to make an app that will help do that timing, and then maybe it'll give subtle alerts to when you can change over to having a rest or get back to work and stuff like that. It's actually quite a useful app, and as of now I have a initial prompt that we can use. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that into Promptables.pro Spark, and so we're going to call the app Pomo Time. And so how we have it set up is to develop a web-first web app. Pomodoro timer with start, pause, and reset buttons show a circular progress bar for the countdown. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes break, repeat with longer breaks after 4 cycles. So your typical Pomodoro timer cycle, and automatically transition between work and breaks. So we also want to give natural sounding audio alerts, and we want to save completed session count in local storage. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug that into Spark, and it's probably going to ask us a few more questions, and so we'll answer those questions, and then we'll get a great prompt to be able to put into our AI coding app. Okay, so let's see what it has to say. Potential natural sounding. So let's say yes, the user can choose, and that's for the sounds that they want. You want to choose? Yeah. Do you want different sounds for work sessions? No different sounds. We'll make it as simple as possible. For statistics tracking, should include basic days counts, or you like more detailed? No, let's just do basic. The basics here, okay? And then we just copy and paste that in there. Any specific motivational messages? Or should suggest some? We'll let you suggest. User locked to traditional. Let's see. V that. Do you want single? Then I say you decide the rest. So we're gonna let Promptables decide the rest, and usually they're pretty good at this. Okay, so we'll let the prompt play through, and we'll get back when it is developed. Okay, so the prompt is done, and what's happened is it has given us a view. So this is our view overlay, and you can get to that by just clicking on the view prompt here, and we actually had a rewrite of it, so this is version 2. Okay, so let's take a look at this prompt. We're calling it Pomo time. Inside we've got our target audience. Single page timer interface, so it's going to give sort of the flow of that. Tells us about our statistics dashboard. And the audio notification, so wants to give us forest, rain, ocean, data persistence, your tech stack, what tech stack you want to use, your design preferences, so it's going to say red and green, which are your typical Pomodoro timing colors. So, you know, Promptables was smart, it knew that. Key functional requirements, okay, so it locks to tradition, smooth animations, keyboard shortcuts, so it's going to allow us to do some keyboard shortcuts. It's going to give us the flow of the user experience. So this is a complete prompt. What we could do is we could upload this, push this to GitHub, and then we could from GitHub we could pull that into our AI coding app. In this case, since we're only going to use Spark, I'm just going to copy and paste this. Now, there's a few different ways you could do this. I'm just going to copy it like this, but you can also save it as a markdown file, a PDF, a doc, or a text, and then you could save this prompt if you wanted. It does get saved inside of the software, but so now we get to the AI coding app, and the AI coding app I prefer to use is called Greta. And what these AI coding apps basically do is they take a prompt, they take a natural language prompt, and they try and develop an app or a web page for you. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to paste that prompt into there, so it's all in there, and we're just going to start to build it. And then once we start to build it, we'll see how it comes out, and we'll take a look at the app that it built. Okay, we are back, and it looks like Greta has given us a app. It's called it Pomo Time. It's given us a little bit of a logo here. Let's see if it works. So we're going to go down, and we can see we've got the timer. So we asked for a round timer. You can see it's got animation in it. Here, we'll make that bigger. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Timer, stats, settings. I assume it goes to all of those. Yeah, settings, stats. Okay, let's go to the timer. Let's see, let's start it and listen for a sound. Okay, so it's running. So it will count down until 0, and then it'll go to a 5-minute break. So let's hear what it does when it skips. Oh, well done. Take a short break. Ready to focus. Let's get productive. Very cool, very cool. So then it goes back. Let's take a look at the stats. Let's see what the stats say. Great start. Keep building. Total Pomodoros. Current streak is 1. Best streak is 1. And I guess you could reset them all. Let's see if that works. Oh, it does work. How cool is that? So in settings, let's see what it says. Sound, so you can turn sound on and off. You can adjust the level of the sound. Oh, you can choose different sounds. So forest, rain, ocean. timer settings. So it has the settings, it has everything. If we were to deploy to Netlify, we should have a working website. So let's go in there and let's paste that in. Okay, there you go. So basically, if you wanted to take this and work on it just a little bit more and integrate, say, Stripe, which is super easy with things like Greta, then you could honestly have your own software as a service business just with this Pomodoro timer. You know, it is just an excellent way to start a business in under 10 minutes. You know, these things are money makers, so I encourage you to use this. For one, you know, we'll be putting the URL to the app in the description, and I encourage you to go and use this, and also to take a look at Promptables.pro. Promptables.pro has allowed us to do all this in under 10 minutes. You wouldn't be able to do it normally like that, and it has a whole bunch of different tools depending on the size of the project that you want to work on. You know, and did I mention that it's completely free for your first project? So go on in there, go get your test out how to use AI coding apps. You know, there's so many different apps out there. There's Lovable, there's Greta, which I use, there's Cursor, there's Replit, there's Firebase, there's Windsurf. Those are all free. You know, you could just go in, sign up, use them for free, and start building your apps. And also, take a look at the other videos that I've done in this series. I'm doing 30 of them, so you have a lot to watch and a lot of different apps that you can build in under 10 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll talk to you in the next app.